Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you all are having an amazing Monday evening or day if it's still daytime for you all. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here today. I don't know if I'm going to make this a vlog or just a short little post, or if I'm going to keep it in my phone for my own memories, but I felt like getting on here today and just expressing my emotions because tomorrow I will be 30 weeks pregnant and I can't believe it. Like, just saying it is crazy to me. This pregnancy has been quite a journey, a very memorable journey, and I'm just so excited, so blessed, so thankful to make it to 30 weeks. So, with that being said, I wanted to just have a moment of transparency because, like I said, it's definitely been a journey. And while I'm extremely excited and I'm really, really thankful for this blessing, every day has not been easy. Every day has been very different from the next, and not even just every day, but every moment of every day. Like, 1 minute I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm ready to do a workout, ready to be productive, and then it's like the next moment my body can be like, no, you're not doing anything, you're going to sit down, you're going to rest, and you're going to take a 4-hour nap. And taking those naps, like, they feel so good, but then I wake up feeling so guilty because it feels like I need to be doing something productive. And all my life I've been like on the go, moving from running track to dancing to taking care of my son to always, working out, having a strict workout regimen. And so now it's like that moment of really just flowing with the cycle of pregnancy and allowing my body to do what it is naturally supposed to do during this time, instead of pushing myself too hard to do things that I did when I wasn't pregnant, because that was a different stage of my life. My body was completely different, and I oftentimes have to remind myself, you are, producing life inside of you. Like, life is growing inside of you. You have a whole nother human being that's developing, and that is, taking in those nutrients and all that other good stuff. So I am trying my best to go with the flow, to continue to work out, because as a lot of you know, like, working out really helps with your labor and delivery. And it is my hopes and my dreams to be able to have this baby naturally. With my first pregnancy with my son, I plan to do the same thing as well, but due to his size, he was 10 pounds, 2 ounces. So due to his size, I opted for a C-section. And thankfully, everything went well. It was a very smooth procedure. I didn't have any issues or any complaints in that area. So I'm definitely thankful for that. But this time around, I would like to deliver naturally and to, give birth the natural way. So I worked out a lot with my son as well, but like I said, he was 10 pounds. So we'll see what size this baby is estimated to be. They normally say if your first child was pretty big, chances are your second child will be big as well. So we'll see. Right about now, I feel like I'm about at average size. I don't feel like I'm, big, but I felt the same thing with my son, Kier. Like, I didn't start to really get big until like towards the end of my pregnancy. I want to say maybe the 8th month. Yeah, so either way, I have been doing certain things to just manifest the type of pregnancy and delivery that I desire. And so some things that I've done while pregnant to just ensure that everything goes smoothly is, one, show gratitude. Before I even, conceived a child, I always showed gratitude for just being here on this earth, having another day to be with my loved ones, to share my joy, to be a blessing to others, and just look on the bright side of things, because we oftentimes go through different trials and tribulations, and it's so easy to focus on the bad things that we forget about the good things that are happening in our lives. And so that was one thing I tried to focus on before bringing in a child, just showing gratitude, being happy for the things that I do have, and just having faith that the things that I want that weren't necessarily there were on its way to me. Another thing that I did before conceiving my child was working out. As you all know, well, most of you may know, I am a certified Zumba instructor, and I danced a lot before conceiving. I taught a lot of different Zumba classes at LA Fitness and throughout the Pittsburgh, PA area. And I made sure I had a healthy diet as well. Now, at one point in my life, I was extremely strict with it, and I didn't want to eat any junk food at all. I would only eat snacks on weekends, and even on the weekends I would try to moderate what I would eat. But I will say that right before conceiving my child, I was a little more lenient on what I ate. I still ate healthy. I ate a lot of leafy greens and vegetables. I started consuming protein again from meat products. At one point, I did go vegan, and I don't know, everybody's different. For me, I definitely lost a lot of weight, but I also noticed as well that I was very, how do I say it? I didn't have the type of energy that I wanted to have, and I had to eat a lot more. And me personally, I didn't like that I was getting, for me, I was getting too small. My face seemed too small, and there's just a certain appearance, a certain look that I like. So I may go into the vegan lifestyle again later, but at this point, before I conceived her, my main goal was to put on weight. I literally purposely gained weight last year. Some people may notice if you look at a lot of my pictures, last summer, I was bigger than I was the summer before. And that was all very, very intentional. It wasn't because of any other reason other than I was purposely gaining weight, because I wanted to conceive a girl, and I did some research, and I found out that if you put on more weight before attempting to conceive, chances are higher that you'll have a girl versus a boy. So there are a couple different things that I did to, help play a factor in what gender I would be having. That was just one of them. In a later video, I'll maybe tell you some other tips and tricks that you can do to, help get the gender that you desire. Of course, we know that the universe, God, source energy has the final say, but you can, have a say in that process as well. If you affirm that that's what you want to have, if you make a list of reasons why you want to have what you want to have, so on and so forth. So like I said, before conceiving, I showed gratitude. I paid attention to my diet. I I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Oh, I took prenatal pills before getting pregnant. It's very, very highly recommended that before you even conceive a child, if you feel like you're going to get pregnant or if you're trying to get pregnant, it's very beneficial to start taking those prenatal vitamins before you even attempt to conceive. You should try to start taking those vitamins about maybe 3 to 4 months before, you know, conceiving your child. That way your body has all the vitamins, all of the nutrients, everything that it needs before you go on that journey. You're already ready. It's like going on a trip. You don't just go on a trip. You got to pack your bag before you go on that trip. So that's how I looked at it. So that is another thing that I did. I took vitamins from a company called Ritual, and it had all of the vitamins and nutrients that I needed. So if there was a day that I wasn't taking in those vitamins through my eating and my diet, I was still getting those from my vitamins. So that was very helpful and beneficial. They're all natural vitamins, they're non-GMO, and they're made with a capsule that just automatically dissolves into your body. So you're getting all of the benefits from the vitamins. You're not getting any type of extra or added additives, or you're not basically just taking a pill that's going right out of your system and you're not getting any benefits of it. And so that's one reason why I really liked the Ritual vitamin. Another thing that I did to prepare for pregnancy is I wrote a list of reasons why I wanted to have a child, you know, like things that I would do with that child once that child got here. I put my mind in the mindset of having not just one child, but 2 children. So that by the time she gets here, I'm already in that mindset because I programmed my mind to be prepared to have 2 children. And I feel like that has been very beneficial for me because I currently have an 11-year-old, and it's a whole, even though I haven't experienced this second child's physical presence, just the child being inside of me and the child growing, it's a whole different experience having one child versus 2 versus 3 versus 4, I'm sure. So big shout out to all the moms out there that have multiple children and are, just pouring into them and, giving back to them and helping them be the best human beings possible because, girl, it is not easy. And I'm like, she hasn't even gotten here. And I'm like, whoa, this is a lot, but this is what I signed up for. And this is what I'm grateful for. So I put my mindset in pouring into my son, being there for an 11-year-old. Like, even though he's a lot more independent, he can do things on his own. He doesn't need as much help. He still needs my support. He still needs my assistance. He is a very busy child. He plays sports. We take his education very seriously, so I make sure that his grades are on point. And then I have him surrounded by individuals that I know have his best interests at heart. So while doing all of that, I also have to remember to get proper rest, to eat healthy, to work out, to take my vitamins, to meditate, to pray. Like, those are all key points to consider and to adapt into your lifestyle when you are not even when you are just pregnant, even when you're not pregnant. Like, those are very important things to do on a consistent basis to stay balanced. And I feel like when you do that when you're pregnant as well, it just makes the pregnancy a lot smoother. So yeah, those are different things that I do to help with my pregnancy. And like I said before, I am so grateful, so happy to make it this far. And I pray that I continue to get through each and every week with ease and grace. Like I said, every day is completely different, but I try to remind myself that it's natural. It's natural to feel the aches and the pains. It's natural to get up and not want to get dressed. It's natural to not want to always look your best, do your hair, do your makeup. Like sometimes you don't feel like doing those things, but I feel like when you have the support that you need to get through this phase in life, it's very, very helpful to stay your best self. I will say that when you don't have that support, it can be lonely. It can be lonely, and I feel like with the support, it makes things a lot more pleasant. So, big shout out to my boyfriend who is always, encouraging me and helping me look on the bright side of things when I feel like crap and I don't want to move. Big shout out to my father who's been helping me a whole lot with my son and my family in general. My mother, my siblings, they're all very important people in my life that help me get by each and every day. And so, you know, I feel like I'm starting to blabber right now. But yeah, these are like all very important things that are needed when you are pregnant. And so, my hopes to you all, anyone that hopes to become pregnant or trying to become pregnant, follow those tips that I suggested in the beginning of the video, writing a list of affirmations, taking your prenatal pills ahead of time, having a healthy, balanced diet, taking care of your mental health. Mental health is very, very important. Doing all of those things, I feel like will really help you to conceive and to have a healthy and happy pregnancy, along with the support system that's needed to just get by on a daily basis. So yeah, I think that's all for tonight or today if it's still daytime for you. Thank you all for listening, and until next time, stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.